Hi, the result of your work is not impressive, making mistakes in eyelash lifting? Today you'll know why it's happening and what should be done for wow effect. Watch this video till the end and become professional with Pro Glance. The first mistake is wrongly applied pads or isolated lower eyelashes. To isolate lower lashes well, we need to pull the external part of lower eyelid. This will help to separate eyelashes of internal part of an eyelid. If you do not do this, then the most common mistake is that you tape upper eyelashes of external part of eyelid and forget to take them out. If you take the upper eyelashes out of pad and apply it close to mucosa, but not exactly on it, this will help you to isolate all lower eyelashes well. You should set the direction of pad only when a model closes her eyes. If you adjust the pad when the eye is opened, then it will be displaced. And when the eye will be closed, everything will have to be redone. The second most common mistake of lash artists is that he forgets to prepare inner and outer eye corner. Right after iPad installation, we must use a special instrument or a micro brush and to prepare inner and outer eye corner. The easiest way to prepare outer eye corner is to use a special tool. Check whether all lower lashes are under pad or not. If not, fix it. All upper lashes must be up. This is the easiest way to get inner corner lashes out of pad. You should pull the eyelid cornerwise, and all lashes will jump out like this. And the third iPad installation mistake is to apply them too close to eye entry. The hydrogel will get into the eye mucosa and will absorb eye moisture. Client will feel uncomfortable because of dryness in his eyes. Right after silicone foam application and before eyelash laying, we must pull it aside a bit so you can see 1 or 2 millimeters of lower lashes. Sometimes lash techs make mistakes in choosing silicone forms. They choose either too big form for short lashes or too small form for long lashes. To create a decent lifting effect from the roots, we should choose a form that will let eyelashes lay on top of form well. It means that ends of lashes must cross the top of silicone form for at least 20–30%. Imagine you split the form in halves like this, so you'll know where eyelash ends should be placed on a form and how to place a silicone form in the inner eye corner. It must not get on nasal bridge and must not bump into it. Then, step by step, pull the skin on, apply the form to the last eyelash row. A common mistake of lash tech is a wrong application of silicone form on eyelash roots. You should make sure that all roots of lashes are visible and form does not cover lashes. When you glue the form, apply it onto the inner eye corner. Make sure both forms are symmetrically applied on both eyes. And then, step by step, glue it from outer to inner corner. Hold it for 1 or 2 seconds right after application. It will help glue to dry a bit. If you have problems in laying eyelashes, I suggest you to mark it perpendicular to silicone form foundation. Use a pen or marker pen. Marking will help you to achieve a perfect laying. Pay attention to laying out and on how eyelashes are suited on silicone form. Once you have finished, use either a mirror for eyelash extensions or make a picture of the result to make sure that you have no eyelash crossing and lash ends lay evenly. Once you made sure everything is okay, you can continue the laying. Pay attention to the ends of lashes. They must not cross the petal zone. If some lashes are longer than others and they cross the petal zone, I highly recommend to soak their ends with a cotton bud wiped in water and to place them the way they are in the air. It will help to prevent the breaks in the end of procedure. One of the most common mistakes of lami maker is an unworked inner and outer corner. It means that silicone foam doesn't glue to the eyelash roots, and it led to slackening or twisting the lashes in inner and outer corner. Pay a lot of attention to lashes and corners. They must lay and form evenly. To prevent air pockets, make sure that instrument can go through the foam, foundation and eyelash roots. There must not be any eyelet. In the process of laying, pay attention to glue overflow. We reduce the rest of glue with applicator dipped in water and wipe it with cotton pad. Do not use your fingers. And don't try to wash out dried glue. Pour some water and rub it with cotton pad. Use few applicators during procedure to save your time on cleaning one. Use a cotton bud if the glue layer is too thick. Dip it in water, squeeze with a lint-free wipe and remove the rest of glue until the moment eyelashes become matte. This will guarantee a decent curl because of lotions will get into the eyelash easily without meeting a thick glue layer. And one more common mistake is a wrongly laying of lotion and a wrong geometry of laying. In this case, I recommend to grab lotion on a brush by very small portions and start the layer from outer corner to inner. It means you start with thicker lashes. We do not put a first lotion on roots and ends, unless you make a delamination. In that case, you must stretch out the first lotion to repair the breaks. My practice says that a curl doesn't appear if you put lotion too high from the roots, but only a tiny stripe in the middle. In this case, you won't get a curl that you expect, of course. If lash tech uses Vapour bath, he doesn't know how the main component, glycolic acid, works. In this case, we cannot see the way lotion absorbs in lashes and the way the lotion applied under the wrap. Everything is under cotton pads. In this case, after first lotion application, you can't see when lashes are prepared, and you're 100% sure in decent result. Use low percentage oxidant during lash lift procedure because lash lifting in some ways is a healing procedure and we have to harm lashes as low as possible. During the first lotion curing, we can face with situation when lashes are jumping off the form. If it happens, we can have a film cut in small stripes and put it on top, or we can use silicone forms that you don't use at the moment. And to press lashes a little bit. Then all lashes will be worked out with lotion number 1. I often face with clients that come to me after visiting different lash techs, and they say no one ever offered them to dye lower lashes. So lash artists are either lazy or they have issues with working with lower lashes, and they do not include lower lashes tinting in the procedure. Since we work with both lower and upper eyelid, I suppose we must finish the procedure with lower lashes tinting. Client's look will be bright and completed. At the final stage of process, you must brush off lashes very clean. The rest of glue and tint may lead to allergic reaction. To prevent it, we use the first lotion at the final stage. It decomposes glue and tint rests very well. I do not recommend to use oils. It is preferable to use serum or Botox that must not be diluted. Botox can immediately decompose glue and tint, and it helps to brush off lashes from roots to ends. If you brush off lashes with oil, then I recommend to remove this lotion from lashes once you have finished, because oils can also lead to allergic reaction. The procedure must be completed and client must leave you satisfied with clean and dry lashes. Absolutely do not leave oil on lashes. especially if they are sticky. Remove oil while lashes are on silicone form. Very commonly, after removing the silicone form from the eyelid, we can see the glue on upper eyelid. Because right after form removing, it is invisible. You should wait a little bit. Clean the eyelid with a wet cotton bin, then drain it with the dry side of cotton bin. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes to see if the glue is still there. It will shimmer. If it shimmers, then you should repeat the procedure once again. Some artists use cream or oils for removing glue from upper eyelid, but in this case you simply soften glue and not remove it. Remember that at first we use a wet cotton bin, then removing glue, and only after that we can use a moisturizing cream. If you like this video, press the thumb up and subscribe. It is going to be very interesting. If you want to improve your skills, we will be delighted to see you at the Pro Glance courses. It was Tatiana Volkova. See you later.